everybody and welcome back. I'm your host Haley Cromer here with Solanews, bringing you the latest and the greatest news for Solana. I know it hasn't been too long since we last saw each other. However, it's been such a jam-packed week on the Solana blockchain, so I'm back again to give you a little bit more insight on what's been going on the inside. So let's get started. If you remember, last week we talked a little bit about MagicDAO and how they're taking a stand against rug pulls and untrustworthy projects on the blockchain by creating a doxing process for creators. They've gone even more above and beyond to stand up for these communities of people who feel like they are getting ripped off by projects by giving them the opportunity to join their DAO. Now, MagicDAO has actually created their own DAO, and it is called the Magic Ticket DAO, and they've gone to create these Magic Ticket NFTs. If you become a holder of one of these Magic Ticket NFTs, you will have access to the MagicDAO DAO. And in these DAOs, members are often given tokens in exchange for a right to vote or express themselves as holders. So this is their proof of holding onto a project, and by doing so they're able to exercise their right to vote and also give their own opinions on the future of the project. So this is a super exciting way for people to get involved in the projects that they're invested in and have a more of a say, maybe even get a community role. And again, MagicDAO is making this quite accessible, and they also have some great incentives to get people excited about the idea of DAOs, because they're giving out airdrop NFTs to everyone that's joined their DAO, and this has been going on this week. Now, speaking of DAOs, there is actually another incredible project called Squads, and Squads has raised $5 million. They are from venture capitals, and they are a DAO generator. So what that means is that you can go on their site and actually join a DAO of your own or create a DAO. And they've made it incredibly easy and accessible. They do a better job of keeping things simplistic and more accessible for the general public than some of their competitors such as Grapes. And again, they're reflecting the importance of DAOs on the blockchain and getting people more involved in their communities and building a better trust between project creators and founders and the communities and holders who are invested in them. Now, speaking of massive funding, we just said Squads raised $5 million in capital funding or venture funding, and also another project who's raised a massive amount in funding is called Zebec, and they've raised $15 million to create a new way to transfer money across blockchains. And Zebec is actually a way for people to send USDC or cash out in real time. So this has changed the efficiency of the blockchain in general. It was quite common for people to use centralized ways to transfer money, or a mix of decentralized and centralized, but Zebec is going further to try to make the process completely decentralized and efficient in real time. So they're changing the way money is sent and received, and in awe, changing the way that money is viewed on the blockchain. Last but not least, let's talk about something a little bit novelty and fun, and that is the first NFT vending machine. And if you're a fan of vending machines, I'm sure you've seen anything ranging from snacks to travel supplies to socks at a bowling alley be in these vending machines, but I don't think many people have ever seen a real-life NFT, a vending machine that will sell you a Solana NFT right there on the spot. And the first one was created by Neon, a marketplace for NFTs on the Solana blockchain, and it exists and is open 24 hours in Manhattan, New York. You can visit it now or learn more about it on solanews.net. So again, they're bridging the gap between reality and metaverse and making NFTs accessible for everyone or the general public. You don't need to own crypto. You can use a credit card to mint right there on the spot, or have a similar minting process as what you would have online on a site like MagicDAO or others. So again, super exciting news in the world for Solana. It seems like a lot of innovation is coming our way, and I'm so glad that I get to cover it with you. That's all I've got for you guys today, folks. But again, remember to check out those articles on Solanews.net. That's where you'll find all the information and you can dive deeper. Also follow us on Discord, Twitter, and TikTok so you can follow along the week. Subscribe and like to this channel so you don't miss out, and you guys will see me next time. Again, I'm Haley Cromer, your host here with Solanews, reminding you to always protect your heart and soul, and let me bring you the latest and greatest news for Solana. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining me.